Welcome, people of YouTube. This is Crisis169 coming to you with another gaming video, live stream video here. Thank you for watching me now and later in the future. I appreciate you now, then in the future. I appreciate you watching me. Appreciate it a lot. First off, like, subscribe, turn notifications on, ring that bell, comment below, thumb up, thumb down, after the video, or during the video, we want to call it. I do appreciate you guys. Helps the channel a lot. Now, should you buy an Xbox One X series right now? X series. Yes or no? I'm going to say if you already have an Xbox One base model, then yeah, you go ahead. If you have a Xbox One S, maybe. If you have a One X, no, like I do. Because there's no benefit to it right now. There's no benefit in buying a One X or X series. And I'm going to tell you why here in this brief. I keep brief if I can. I'm still going to talk about the why the 1S is garbage to me, and also why the PS5 is a little iffy right now with me. But here's the issue with this. You're going to have Microsoft has done a good thing, but also backed themselves into a corner. You know, they paint themselves into a corner. How you always paint the floor, you know, and you paint on the corner or whatever like that, and you can't move forward or backwards. If you do, you're walking in fresh paint. More. We all been there. I paid myself in a room. I couldn't leave because, you know, the door was painted. I had to wait until. Anyway, now moving on. What Microsoft did was kind of silly. What they did was they released. They still have the Xbox base model, the original One X. I mean, original Xbox One. Then they created the One S. That should have been the release console anyway. Should have been the one they released. The white one that's 40% smaller than the VCR. Or the Xbox One VCR, called that one, right? They should have released that one. They called it the One S or One because it was 40% more powerful. It was smaller. It could do more. 2K up to 4K run range, check more run range. Anyway, then you have the Xbox Sad Edition, all digital system. Now you have a One X. The one I have, got Christmas 2017. You have Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox all digital, Xbox One X. 4 consoles are out right now. 4. Now the One X has been discontinued, but it's still out there. You can get it on some sites, eBay, Amazon. You can get it on. You can get it for time. You can probably find them at garage sales or a game, gameplay like you got in Game Trade place. Those retro mom pop ones. They'll sell a One X. It'll be about 100, 150, 200 bucks maybe a little more than that. But you can still get one. It's a good system. I like mine. And you're gonna have the One X. And the One S is, to me, is just a garbage one. It doesn't do what it needs to do. It's digital. It has 300 gigabytes. After the 512, it's gonna be garbage. That one's kind of flitted away because it's not gonna have any power already. So you got 5 consoles out, not including the S. And if you don't include the base model, and if you don't include the S or the Sad Edition one, you're gonna still have about 3 to 4. There's about 4 consoles out. So let's say 4. Okay, so let's count the One S, the digital, the X, and the X series. Let's go ahead and count those 4. You're still having 4 consoles, folks. 4 of them. 4. The 4 Horsemen reference in word of a old friend of mine used to do 4. Anyway, now moving on. 4. Okay, you have 4 of them. And Xbox has to get developers, third-party developers, to make games optimized for each one of them. The S and even the older one, the One S, digital, the One X, and the X series, X series X, bigger one. Okay, like my arm, big one. I don't get no, but you can have 5 consoles out there, generations made for. 5 console variations to make for. The Xbox One base model, Xbox One S, Xbox Digital, Xbox X, One X, and the Xbox X Series. You got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 means Game Pass games are going to be weird anyway. Out of the box, you're going to have a couple hundred games anyway. But if you already got an Xbox One S or an X, you already played those games. You want now, if you're brand new to the ecosystem, yes, buying the X series is good to do. But here is the downfall. The games on Game Pass are going to be optimized for 4 other consoles as well. Not just the One X series, but the One X, SAD, the S, and the original Xbox. It goes back to the word of Sega, okay? It goes back to the word Sega. Sega at one time had 7 consoles out when the Sega Saturn launched. And I can name them off right now if you want me to, if I'm going to. Master System, Genesis, the add-ons, that counts as 4. The Game Gear, its own system with handheld, it kind of counts. The the Nomad and the it's different variations, but 7 of them at one time. Okay? Never in history except then you had this. Now, the difference between Microsoft and Sega is about a couple $1 billion. So, they can afford to have 5 consoles. They can they got 4 of them. Yeah, people buy something. They'll buy the base Xbox One and the yard stuff. Who cares? $30, and then we'll get $44.95 3 months out of them. Who cares, right? Or we'll get $70 per game out of them. Who cares, right? We'll still make the money. The game still run pretty decently, and it will, but not as well as on the One X or the X Series X. That being said, though, is it worth buying right now? No, not for 2 years. I say that because that's when a cycle when the that's when Digital Foundry and a lot of people online are saying, YouTube saying, that's when the official release of the better optimized games come out. Gears of War 5, Halo Infinite, maybe Halo 5, Gears of War 5, Halo Infinite, maybe Halo 5, maybe Halo Collection might be optimized, maybe, I don't know for sure. But all games will run better on the X series. All the games pop in the disc. Even the games you download. But they have it updated to run better. But they'll run off the disc. Most cases. Through emulation. But this is why I kind of took the One S series and kind of threw it in the garbage can. Because to me, it doesn't threw it in the garbage can. It has no reason to be on the list. Because it's a budget console for people who are cheap. Because you're still going to spend $200 on a damn SSD. You have to have one 300 gigabyte drive. Because 512 is going to be 300. Because about 200 is going to be, for optimization. So you're going to have to get one anyway. So maybe go and buy an X series. That's me. You can play digital games all you want then. But that's me. That's why I'm staying clear of that one. The PS5 digital one I'm looking at because it's the same power. Now I don't like digital stuff, but you know what? If I have to buy that one, I'll pick it up. I have much choice. I buy my games on PlayStation or whatever. I have to, right? So, but the Xbox S, no. Not unless you're a penny pincher. And if you are, hell, you can go buy a freaking Xbox base model from garage sale probably for 30, 20, 30 bucks, maybe 50 bucks. And you play all the games in if you don't care about resolution that much. Because most games are going to be locked at 900p at 30 frames a second as right now for the X Series S. The X Series is going to be right now at 60 frames. But also it's another system. If you don't have a 4K TV that does 120 refresh rate, you will notice the difference 60 frames per second, but you ain't going to notice it at 120. My TV, my room, my other room is a 1080p TV, 60 hertz. It does super sampling. Both of them will do. But the One X Series X will do it better. Now my Xbox One X does super sampling. It does really good. The games look better. Far Cry 5, Far Cry 4, like Doom. It looks better on it. It runs better on it. But it's, it means Witcher. You lock in a, performance mode, you get 1080p up to 60, say 40, 45 frames per second. You know the difference between playing on a base Xbox, base PlayStation, even Call of Duty World War II. You play it on the base Xbox like I did, then play it on a One X. It's totally different night and day difference. It runs better, loads better. But this Xbox One X series is going to load even faster because it's all SSD. But is it better to go buy one right now when it first comes out? The answer is no. I say no because none of the games are optimized for it right now. You have your Gears of War, your Halo Infinite, but Halo Infinite will come out next year anyway. If you have a One X right now that you got for Christmas, your birthday last year, save your money in. You might trade it in and get maybe 100, 200 bucks for it. You still gotta come up with the other 250 or 300 or whatever you can come up with. I say, play that One X to the ground, like I'm gonna do. Got Christmas 2017. When it finally breaks down, it's gonna cost a lot of money to get fixed. You could probably trade it in at a game place, or when it's old enough. Say, you wait another year, you got enough use out of it, keep it clean, trade it in, maybe you a GameStop, whatever, or sell to a friend or whatever, I don't know. Now, what do you want to do? Maybe then it'd be a good time to buy. You save enough money for the down. You're still gonna have to get a external SSD, plug-in SSD. You're still gonna have one, and that's where it gets dicey for people buying the One S, X Series S, compared to buying the One X. Because why are you gonna buy something that's gonna be half the speed, and then not even half the speed actually, weaker than it is right now. My One X is powerful enough, but it's not powerful as the One S. One S X Series is a little bit powerful, but not powerful enough in the sense when it comes to One X Series. So my One X is kind of in the middle. It's good, but it's not going to One S, but it's not, it doesn't have a crappy 512 hard drive. It's faster internally, yes. SD is faster than but there's no extra meat and potatoes with that. You're just buying a box that lights up that gives you a little fast load time. But storage is still garbage, and even a lot of games will run optimized at 930 frames per second. And those are optimized to the One S, X Series S, and that's what I'm talking about. Xbox kind of paid himself into a corner of a room because now for the next 2 years they got to optimize for 5 different consoles. And one of them, the One X I have, they discontinued. So when one breaks down and gets old enough, I can't send it in if I want to fix it. You can probably send me a replacement one they have, probably in the factory somewhere or a storage area somewhere. But by then I'm probably I'm gonna try to get X Series X Series, because then I'll have to have one anyway. Hopefully I have a 4K TV by then, but I'm not looking to buy a 4K TV unless it's cheap enough. Because I use things, and I have a 17-year-old car. I had an oil change today. Come on, well, your washer fluid container's cracked. Yeah, it's an 18-year-old car practically. 129,000 miles on it. It's old, right? So I don't care. I'm running until wheels fall off. The Saturn Ion, I bought in 04. I wear my things until they finally wear out. And I'm saving money behind that, so whenever I go down payment on a new car, then my game purchases become very limited. So I'm trying to get my PS5 or whatever before that happens, so I have a little cushion so I can play some of the games, whatever. But I would not go out there and buy a One X Series X or an S right now. When I don't go run out there right now and go buy one, no, probably won't buy one anyway because they're trying to keep everybody safe from the COVID bug. So you really can't buy one in the store right now. And I know what you pre-ordered it. So you're probably waiting for a while. You buy one online probably and get it sometime between now and never. But maybe do a pick up at store thing. You can buy it in the store and pick it up at the door maybe. Or we have somebody deliver it with GameStop, Best Buy, whatever. They'll deliver it to you. Of course, you're not probably paying a extra fee, but you don't want to pay that money. You know you're going to use the system. At that point in time, they're going digital be a good thing anyway. But that's something you look into yourself. With this whole thing going on with the presidential election and stuff like that, I'm kind of hasty buying anything right now. That's why I'm kind of watching what goes on in Washington, because in Washington kind of dictates what we're going to be doing. Biden gets in, tons of taxes. Trump remains in, taxes are going to tax right now is going to stay the same. So it's kind of catch can. And I'm watching everything. Everything dictates what I'm going to buy, and you should too. Because if Biden gets in, he's raising taxes. If Microsoft pays more taxes, you're going to pay more for those games and consoles. So you have to weigh everything out. It's like you're juggling everything. And you have to make sure you have a juggle thing. You don't know what's going to happen. Every 4 years it happens. So you have to juggle what happened in the next 4 years, the next 4 years, and then so you have to juggle. And I hate this when game comps come out, and now in the middle of election, which should have ended on Tuesday, with Trump winning because he won. But whatever. I'm just one fat guy who voted for him. But constantly everything going on. And voter fraud or miscount, who knows, right? We'll find out when we get there. We'll find out. I don't know. I'm not a politician. I don't play one on TV, so I'm not just a fat gamer. So I don't plan my years out until I know about the election, about what's going on, because I need to know if my taxes are going to go up or stay the same, go down, whatever, or if it's going to explode. Because if the tax is going to go up, and I know I can't really afford it right now, I got to save more money. Been saving money anyway. Good thing to do so. So when something does happen like that, I can okay, well, I have a cushion on that. I mean, I won't be buying a PlayStation 5 anytime soon. If I do, it would be a digital one. Once again, cheaper. You have options. And of course, in a bit of news with PS5 reasons, PS5 a second SSD slot will not be available on launch. You can buy it, put them in there. If you find what they need, it'll work. The BM2 whatever dash whatever how it's called. If it works, it'll run it. You allow save games to it and it'll run. The SSD for PS5, the extra port. But they deactivated that for the firmware update. What Sony has come out and said. Because they don't know they have enough to make everybody get one. They don't want some Karen or some woman who thinks he's a Karen go in there and buy a $60 SSD and put in there a Johnny little thing and have a Karen fit because it doesn't work. Oh, that's how it's gonna work. Tell the guy caught the kid at Walmart. Tell me talking about the kid at Walmart. Half the time they don't even care about being there. I'm on the cell phone 9% of the time. Well, I need them to follow me, but I'm not somebody asking for a manager. So that's another Karen video I might do here eventually sometime. But yeah, guys. So the SSD thing, I would wait on. Well, wait on the console X. I'll wait on One X Series until we know for sure, because the games ain't gonna be optimized for it. And also the whole president thing going on. The president, is a coup? The Democrats trying to get him out? Is Republicans installing? What's going on, right? What the hell's going on? That's why I'm waiting to find all chips lay in the ground. When the smoke clears and the chips are on the ground when they lay, we'll know if the taxes are going to go up a lot or if they're going to stay the same, or a little bit, whatever. That way I can plan out my Christmas shopping for myself, but also for my family, to know what they're going to get. Because taxes go up, The budget goes down Christmas gifts dramatically for myself and everybody else in my family. That's how we are. But still, we still try to save up money and buy these family one good thing every Christmas. One family member will get something really good. The rest of us will get, good stuff, but not the best thing that, like a Fitbit or I got one X for Christmas, um, stuff like that. And I got a Switch last year because, one of, sisters, I didn't get a Switch this year. So, that's cool. I like it. I love to do that. But now in certain times we're facing the election and COVID and stuff like that, different things flying around. I would wait after the gun's done anyway, because in most cases you're gonna buy an Xbox One X Series, go home and play games you're playing anyway. And if you haven't got one on an Xbox at all, then hey, by all means, put the little thing on your head, the little slimmer thing on your head, and hand together and dive on in. But if you're like me, for One X, I'm gonna wait. I'm getting the PS5 anyway, but I'm gonna wait anyway until that firefight gets done with people pre-ordering and getting it running around. I'm gonna order mine online if I can. Capture it to a GameStop store, Walmart, Best Buy, whatever. Pick up there, if possible. Into my house, whatever. If once again, if possible, if practicable. Because I'm not home all the time during the week. I'm out. I'm at work. So if he comes home and sits there and the pork and steals it, that is my gift to myself. I'll let the gift. Find you, let get the gift back. You know what I mean, though. So they won't do it. Oh, we didn't meet you. I had PS4 one time. I had to race over to FedEx. Of course, traffic in this town is crazy. You're like, oh my god, he's going fast. So slow down. They learn to slow down. They learn to see and they slow down. People in Clarksville to drive like a-holes. People don't care about anything. This town can be people weird. So just something like that. So that being said, though, I will wait on the one. I will wait on the PS5 anyway because it's gonna be a while anyway. Both consoles wait on anyway for a while to get one anyway. The One S you probably get one probably because it's probably won't sell very well. But I still wouldn't jump on the One S X Series S bandwagon until they start updating the features of it, or actually let this. It may have ray tracing, it may not have ray tracing, I don't know for sure. I know Dark Souls has no ray tracing on the PS5. It's not a real big thing. They may add it later on. I'm not sure when launch when it comes out. So I don't know. Like I said, guys, it's going to be something that you're going to have to look at yourselves. I can't tell you what to buy. I can tell you just to wait because we're going to wait anyway. Because Cheryl Porter, who pre-ordered 100 of them and selling on eBay for $1,000 piece, first off, shame on you. But if you're like me, wanting to get one, but not going to pay $1,000 to get one, you're going to have to wait. And that's the way it is, folks. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's how the cookie crumbles in this world we live in. I'm just waiting until I start flowing in stock. So, like I said, though, if Biden gets in, it's going to be locked down for 3 months and wear masks, especially across the wall, whatever. But if Trump stays in, it's going to be the same amount of crap going on. So it doesn't really matter. Like I'm saying, I don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the whole entire next year. So I try to plan myself out for an entire year or two because I don't know what's going to happen. No one does. And that's why I'm trying to plan myself out here and see what goes on. I'm going to wait and see how Washington brings things out, how we deal with this. And I know, okay, when I get one, I know how many games I can buy for the whole year. I can buy them all. So that's one thing I know about. So you guys need to just sit tight on it. The news will come more available when it does. This news has kind of been out for a week or so, but I've been trying to serve and doing about it, working about it. Also watching the election, the pathetic reasons the Democrats say we need to count more votes because they're trying to steal the election. The Republicans say they are, and the Democrats, oh no, we found these magically. So now you take what you want on that one. Personally, I believe Trump won on that day. On Tuesday, he won the election, game over. But the Democrats keep moving the goalposts down. Before you know it, the goalpost falls over, and it doesn't mean anything anymore. So if you're a Trump supporter, great. Biden supporter, I don't care either way. I don't care if you're Trump supporter, Biden supporter. I don't care if you support third party. I don't care. I'm with the family and support third party. I'm the only independent conservative who believes in, vote for the president who's in. But that's just people's perception of that. But also how I feel. And with this going on, the game market kind of changed too as well. Because I can't say, go buy a $500 console, and you got more taxes coming up. So just gotta be careful, guys. So life's that way. But yeah, once again, like, subscribe, turn notifications, ring that bell. If you're on a video, you'll find them out. Once in a while, share this video, share it with your friends, share it with everybody, share it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and YouTube's around YouTube. But Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram, markhuffley on Instagram. I don't have a Twitter, so I need one. Once again, my gamer tag, Crisis169. PlayStation Network, I'm hardly ever on, but I might check it here soon to see what's going on there. I haven't been on in a while. But yeah, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace out.